Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Well, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sophie and I'm doing the 100 days challenge. So today I've taken out scraps. There are 5 folders, but any type of not too thick cardstock will do. I want to make frames today. I want to make frames that are quite big enough to be put on a single page of a journal. So I'm going to do a couple of them and I hope that you will join along and craft it with me. So to start, I will use my paper trimmer to shorten, and it is just a bit too big. Okay, well, change of plan. Let's do something else. I'm just going to rip the part that is folded and then I will put it through my paper trimmer. So if you're lucky, you have a smaller size of cardstock. So I'm just folding it as much as I can. I'm going to take my ruler and I'm just going to rip it. There we go. So I will first trim it that way. So I'm just taking a bit of the side. Now, this should be fine and fit. So I'm going to cut it, just getting rid of the thread that I have on the side. I'm going to cut the ripped part. And now I need to decide how big I want my frames to be. So I think I will make them so let me see. I will make them like 4.5 inch wide. At least this one I will make 4.5 inch wide, and I will make it let's see how much that is. Yeah, I'll make them 6 inches. I'll make this one 6 inches high. Now the next one I'm going to make a bit bigger. So it's going to be 5 inches long. And I'm going to leave it the size that it is. So that would be 7 inches. Okay. I have this one and I can make one with this as well. Now for this one, I guess I'm going to have to cheat as well. So I'm taking the part where I have eyelets because I don't need them. I have a lot of scrap file folders because I use them a lot to make journal covers. There we are. And last but not least, I get rid of the fold that I have. Okay, so how long? I'm going to make this one about 7 inches and about 5 inches long. So presumably like the first one I made, and this one I'm going to cut roughly in 2. Okay, we might not use all of them now, but at least we have them ready. So let me just put everything back. Okay, now I will take one of my cardstock piece And I need to decide how the inside of my frame is going to look like. So I'm going to grab my ruler. I'm going to try to do it in inches, but it's really complicated for somebody who's using the metric system and who usually doesn't measure anything. So let me see. Okay. So I'm going to go for 3/4 of an inch each side, on each side. Same on the bottom. And that is okay, so it needs to go 3/4 of an inch from the top as well. Well, that was almost it. Okay, so same at the bottom. 3/4 of an inch. Here, 3/4 of an inch. And here. Three-quarters of an inch. So let me just draw the lines. Hopefully I've not messed up, because I do that. You see, I see it wonky. Maybe it isn't, but I see it as being wonky. But I also need to change my glasses, so that could be the thing that's not helping. So I'm just going to trace my rectangle. Now I will take my knife and I will cut. See already? That's not... Well, it is what it is. Let's not fight or argue with the paper. Nothing is straight, so too bad. That's just the way it's going to be. Because if I start focusing on that, I'm just going to go mad. And I think I am mad enough. My daughters fully concur. Okay. And the fourth side. So just a little bit. Just needed a tiny bit of help. And I think we're good. Okay, so that's one done. Completely wonky, completely don't care. So I'm going to do the rest and I'll be back in a second. So I have a pile of scraps, so I'm just going to take my first frame. I'll put the other ones on the side, and we're going to start gluing our little scrappies. So, a glue page would have been intelligent. Well, I'm going to recycle this envelope. Okay. So, little scrappies. So you don't need, I mean, you take what you have. They don't need to be any special kind of paper. It's just paper with a sort of background or motive that you like. I'm going to make them wider than my frame, and then I will make them to size once we've glued everything. So do I want big? Do I want small? I think I want reasonably sized pieces of scraps, like this one, for example. And I'm going to use not art glitter glue. I'm going to use my glue stick. So I like these frames very much, but I haven't made a lot of them, and it's a shame, I think, because they're definitely cute, and you can really make them like any way you want. Am I gluing straight on the other side? I could do that if I had a pair of scissors. And that's on the floor. I'm just going to mitten this part, like I would do if I was making a book cover. And I will miter this part as well. So I'm going, you could do that at the end and just cut the sides, but I think if you do that, you'll have a nicer finish. So this is how I'm going to proceed. But if you feel like just gluing everything and then cutting all around, by all means do. It will be lovely as well. Okay. So, all kinds of scraps. And the good thing is you can use reasonably sized ones. Not too big, not too small. Yeah, I like that one. So I will not make all of them on camera, because otherwise it would take, again, 4 hours, which I don't think you have, and neither do I. Doing it this way, the only thing that you need to take care of, to be careful, is are the corners, really. The rest is fairly straight. I think I have a dog who wishes he was a nightingale. And I think if he goes on, we will eat him tonight. He's been like this most of the day, and we don't know why. Okay. If I was on the envelope, it would be much nicer. Now, this side. Okay. I have scrapbook, well, cheap scrapbook paper, so let's use it. Need to be careful. I need to take a piece wide enough. And this one isn't really, or is it? Well, I'm going to see what I can do with it. So it's a corner. It's more glue. Cute. So, what paper do I have? German. Gothic fonts. I live very close to Germany, so it is paper that we do find easy enough. I can't tell you. If I dare, I do stupid things. But that will be okay. Too brutal. So I was really happy to see that you all enjoyed the thrift haul I made. And yeah, so I think I will do that whenever I go thrifting, which is not every day, because otherwise we would be broke. Let's see, I like that side very much. Okay. Hopefully I'll find some nice things when I'll go to Bordeaux as well. I'm not sure when I'll go, whether it's in 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I haven't made my plans yet. And this time I'm going without my children, my daughters, so I can actually do what I want. If I want to go thrifting, I go thrifting, nobody's complaining. Given that Bordeaux is a much bigger town than the one I live in, or actually that are close to me, I'm bound to find more places. So that plus seeing my parents, happy to go. Yeah, my parents have decided to live 1,000 kilometers from me and 2,000 kilometers away from my brother. My brother lives in Denmark. And yeah, we all used to have to live in Luxembourg. And then everybody left. And I shouldn't have left, to be honest. Luxembourg is more it's where I grew up, so it's where I feel home. But it is what it is. So it takes some time to cover the frame, but I find it very soothing. It's a bit like making a masterboard. At least, well, that's what it does to me. No, I can't do that. Okay. I have glue all over my fingers. I want my little scissors. So just mitering. Just mitering a lot. So here and here. I'm cutting this bit. Looks good. I like it. Maybe I could put another big piece of that. It's a bit small, but or a piece of that. That was a newspaper. I love newspaper paper. Going to leave that space for the time being. I'm going to put something on it. I just don't know what, but I'll find something. Okay. Because otherwise I should do, well, I can do that, but it's a bit of a shame. Because I really like that. I don't want to lose that. Oop-a-da. Yeah, the only downside of going to Bordeaux is that I cannot take my dogs with me. It'd be too much for my parents. And to be dog-free and cat-free is weird. It is really weird. Normally I do take my dogs on holidays, but you know, my parents are getting older. And I do understand that it's not, you know, a must if I go to see them. They're happier if I don't bring the dogs. It's less stress for them, let's put it that way. Okay, glue on the envelope, why not? Sophie. I had actually taken the envelope for the next stage, so I don't want to ruin it too much because I'm going to need it. Oh, I love that bit. Come on, don't stay on the glue book. Come on, come on, come on, come on, don't rip. Don't rip more. Corner mitre. I need to wash my scissors. They're gluey. Okay. I want another piece of that one. I was saying I like newspaper paper. I'm watching again the 100-day challenge of Eva from Bohemian Crafting that she didn't go through. And her theme was newspaper, and she was only using newspaper and not antique newspaper, like, you know, like free newspaper. And what she did was absolutely brilliant, but I don't know why people didn't like it, so she stopped. She was losing a lot of viewers, and it was so, I mean, have a look. What she was doing was really, really gorgeous. Okay, I need a tiny bit here. I think I'm going to get a stamp, postal stamp, and maybe even this one. I'm going to go for this one. Is it big enough? Not really. Not really, so not this one. Do I need to get my box with bigger ones? I thought there were some here. Not the same size. Actually, I could do, yeah, I can use this one, I think. I can use this one. Maita, Maita. Okay, so that's one. So I'm going to do the exact same thing with other frames, and I'll be back. And I'm back. So I have glued my little scraps on 2 of my frames, actually 3 of my frames. So they look like this. I've only used paper. I used 1 stamp there, but you can use labels. You can put a lot of things even afterwards on them. And then I was thinking, you know, I'm using scraps, but there are some scraps that I'm not using. So I did this. I took out my fabric scrapes, and I made one like this. So I'm going to make another one with you, just so you see what has happened. And then we are going to decorate them, all of them. So nothing complicated there. I just took pieces of scraps, and of course it meant I could use my lovely new toy, my glue gun. So I've just been cutting little strips. Come on, you are going there. And yeah, so basically just taking doing it the exact same thing. So I'm just going, am I going to put you here? No, I need you here. Okay. So you need to be careful not to put too much hot glue, not to get your fabric too bumpy. Oh, Sophie, it's not on. It was charging. Oh, come on. Yeah, so yeah, very happy that I had my epiphany today. Why don't you use your fabric scraps as well? And then I think the thing that I will do, and I will do it off camera as well, I will sew them with my sewing machine. And then we can decorate them. And that will be fun. And I'm not sure what I'm going to take out to decorate. I haven't thought about it yet. We need to add the acetate sheet as well. So yeah, a lot to do. Oh, come on. There is glue everywhere. So exact same principle. And you will mighten the fabric just as you mighten the paper. Nothing different there. Ooh. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Let me see. Don't know why I put so much glue. There was no need, but I did. Yeah, my glue, I'm in love. I never use hot glue, or very rarely before, because I found it so, the word that comes to mind is uncomfortable. I was not, at ease with it. But now, my love, my life has changed. Now, how is that for a corner? What if it was straight? Will that fit? No, it's a bit too short, but I can use it elsewhere. I can use it here. I'm thinking about how it's going to be when I will try to put the acetate with the fabric. I don't know if that would be that easy, because some are more bulky than others. I can always trim that one. I think I will do that afterwards. Oh, did I glue it upside down? I did, and you didn't tell me. Well. Now, that's the good thing with the glue gun. You glue, then you can't take it out. So let me see, what can I do? So I removed it and replaced it by another piece of fabric. So I'm just going to show you a corner, and then I will do the rest on my own, because it's really, let me see, can I get this one? Yes, that will work. It's really the same as with the paper, but it's quite time consuming, I'll admit. So there we are. So just the outside corner, and then the inside corner. And you see, I had cut through my cardboard, though I didn't want to. So I'm going to fix that. My hands are now sticky, gluey, brown. There you go. So that's the principle. Okay? So let me just put this on the side. I'll finish this some other time. I just want to go on with the rest of the video. Okay, so the first thing that we need to do is to put our acetate sheets to glue our frames on them. So the reason why I took the envelope is that I don't see the acetate on the pink mat. So in order for me to be able to see it, I need something under it. If you want to ink, now is the time. I would want to ink. What would we ink with? We ink with Vintage Photo. Little dabber here. Because if you don't ink now, then it'll be complicated to ink the inside, and you'll put ink on your acetate, which doesn't matter. It's just up to you. So if you want to ink, maybe it's better doing it now. It's easier. My hand is stuck. Okay. If you wanted to round the corners of your frames, you should obviously do this before you glue your papers. And if you wanted glue. If you wanted this corner to be round as well, then you could use a hole punch, tiny one, and you use it just on the inside. So that is number 1 inked. Let me ink the others. They're inked. So let's glue them. I would have used double-sided tape, but I think I'm going to go with Barley Art. Now I'm wondering, before I glue my acetate, if I wanted to put some labels or some stamps. Maybe I should do it now, because if they're too big, then I want them to I want to be able to glue them on the side. So let me just get some labels, some stamps, and let's see. It's not, you don't have to add anything to them if you don't want to. That's purely for you to decide. So I think I'm going to have a couple. My desk is a mess, but by now you should have gotten used to it. There. And afterwards, I think I'm going to have some mushrooms. But I will do that once the acetate is on. I suppose you could cut them as well. Oh, maybe I'll have to cut them. Maybe I'll have to cut them because it will become too bulky. Let me see. I need more glue. In case you haven't heard it, my dogs are playing in my room. And they're having fun. Am I putting invisible glue? I am. I am. Are you stuck, my dear? Let me see. Ah! Yeah. Doesn't want to glue. But we'll make it glue. Come on. Be gentle with me. Because while I'm doing that, the rest of the glue is drying. So that's one label. Maybe another one. Yeah, now she thinks I want to play with her. She's coming to me. No, not playing now. Okay. I had so much trouble with the glue last summer. It was really, well, it was doing what it's doing now. And the funny thing is that I just said to my daughter that it was too warm upstairs and to put the heating down. So what I'm going to do, well, you've lost your dangle. So I'm just going to get Berliard, hoping that he'll be more cooperative. Okay. And maybe I want to put a stamp somewhere. I'm not going to glue to ink the stamps. And maybe one somewhere else. I just want to add a bit of color, actually. I could have done this while I was gluing the rest. But, well, I didn't think of it. So I'm doing it now. Okay, I think that's it. So, let's clear the acetate. Let's put glue behind. I would have taken Berliard anyway to glue the acetate. You can do it with double-sided tape. That's not a problem, it will work very well. Shh! I'm hushing the dogs, not you. Okay. I need my big scissors. I'm just going to cut the acetate to size. Okay, good. I'm going to do the same with the other ones. Do I want, I don't think I want any stamps on this one. Well, it has one stamp already, but it's got a bit of color, so I don't want to add anything else. So I'm sure I will decorate a bunch with mushrooms. So we have 3. I need to come up with something else for the other one. And then the fabric one, I think I will use maybe some lace, I don't know. Maybe some lace and for sure some buttons. And maybe on one of the paper ones, I will use, you call them book labels, hardware. Oh yeah, I'm thinking about other things to put on them. I am inspired. And there we go. You could obviously cut the acetate shorter and just put some glue here. You could do that. I haven't. Again, I'm going for the lazy way. I don't think you need particular. Maybe I'll put some washi tape. Maybe washi tape. Come on, let's put a bit of washi tape. What kind of color do we want? Do we want dark or do we want... Yeah, I think I'll go for the green. Green and a tiny bit of gold. I think that green is my favorite color. I like almost all the greens, except for the very yellowish one. And I don't like the dark, well, that's not true. There are some dark greens that I don't like. Am I really going to put that washi tape? Because if I can't get it, it will go in the bin. And I will pick up another one. I think I scared it. Okay. I can't get it straight, apparently. Do I want a third bit? I'm afraid I do. The dogs are crazy, but they're playing, so. And maybe the tiniest bit on the top. Oh, come on, where are you? I just need one more bit. And then you go back in the drawer. So, just close the door of my craft room. Pretty sure in 5 minutes you'll hear a dog crying to get in. We'll see that when we come to it. Did I wanted one more? I don't think I did actually. Okay, so acetate. There. I know I'm almost out of frame. I could have glued it better. Now I'm going to have acetate scraps, and then I'll have to come up with an idea to use my acetate scraps. Is that how it goes? That's how it goes. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, and I'll have to do this off camera, is I'm going to sew all around my little frames. So I have now sewn all around my frames with more or less success. I've made one like this, and I made one like this. So let's start with the big one. I took out some mushrooms. I took out some bits and pieces from Mr. Halls. I have some bread. I have a metal plate that I said I would use, and I think that's it. So mushrooms. Let's see. What do I want where? Let me see. Oh, no, I don't want that one. Let me see if it's inked. I cannot make my mind up. I want to see how much it comes out. So if we did this, what else could we put? I would want something like this, but not that big. Yeah, I want something, maybe then a label rather than too big. Now that could be an option. I sort of like that one. what I think about it. I did glue my sorry, acetate on the back of my fabric when I did with the hot glue, before I forget. Okay, what else could we put there? No. I want things that do come out, but don't come out too much. I don't necessarily want to overdo it. Did I like that one better? No, I don't. I think I want that one here. I think I want this. Oh, maybe I could add a butterfly. Let me see, or part of a butterfly. An acetate one from Mr. Holtz. But then I can't have my green thing. Then I need to change this. Yep, I think that's it. I think that's it. So I'm going to glue the butterfly first. The moth, not the butterfly. I really like those butterflies and the moth. I really, really like them. I use them a lot. Almost always in the same way, which you'll probably see in my journals. Oh, my little dog is crying. So hopefully the glue is going to dry clear, because I kind of have did a bad job. It happens. Sometimes things go wrong. I'll probably cut this out, I'm not sure. I'll see when everything is in place. Ok. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Tu es où? Que tu pleures? Mais tu fais? Oh, she was crying. Okay, I'm going to let it dry. And then we'll see. Now, you. I know I want to put the metal plate. I took it out already. But first I want to make my collage thing. I really want to use that one. I really, really like it. So I think I can ink it already. And I want another one. Maybe I can quickly fussy cut this one. It's a bit bigger than the other one. I can see which one I like better. These are my favorite mushrooms. Morille, they're called in French. I love all mushrooms, but this is my favorite. I've never found any in the woods. Okay. There. Might be this one, might be the smaller one. I don't know. Not convinced, so let's try. Number one. Shh. Sammy, viens là. Viens mon chien. Okay. What could I do? This is what I wanted to do with the other one, which didn't work. And I don't want to have to cut my mushroom. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to glue them together. Okay. Done. And now I'm going to glue them on the frame. Sammy. Glue, glue, glue. There we go. Okay. What will I put down there? I could do this. But then I want to put this, so So that could be okay, actually. I think that would be fine. Need to make a little label, to put a little label in it. Like this. Then I need to put sort of a brad. I need to make a hole. I need to make 2 holes actually. Where's the middle? Bit like this. Is that the middle? Not quite. Yes, no, yes, no. Are we saying that's the middle? I guess we are. Haha. I need something to put underneath. Okay. Well, it will be straightish, huh? Okay, we need 2 little pads. Actually, these ones. One and 2. Yes. I'm going to widen the hole a tad. Oh, Sammy, c'est dans ta tête, mon chien. It's all in your head. So, that's one. Too tiny for my hands. Aye! Bread 1, Sophie 0. Okay. Yeah, it's a Sophie. It's like this. Well, it is what it is. I'm sure you'll do a better job. But that's okay. So, let me see if I have... No, Sissy, no. Now it's a cat. Never, never, never alone. Never. No, Sissy, no. Looking for the little label. would that one be? It's okay, isn't it? I could glue it, but I'm not going to. Do I want to add anything else? Can I add something less wonky? Something on the top? No, no. You see, this is the cat. Si, tu te pousses, ma fille. Allez. Sorry, Cathy. Kitty. Cathy, that's her name. Do we want to put something there? No, because it would be weird if I did put something there. Maybe I can put a little thing like this, or a label, but I don't think. Do I like that? Do I like that? Oh, this is not a Tim Holtz. This is a sticker. If I did this, and then I put a little bit here, I think that could be nice. And I need a little bit underneath, something not too big. Maybe something like that. Whoop-a-da! It's only the second time I'm making big frames like this. Okay, that one is done as well. So, on the side, then we have you. And I think I have an idea. That's my idea, I think. I want this. These are from, that were used in schools. They're history slides. I think I want to do something like that. And I think I want a little bit of lace. But do I actually want the lace sort of around? What if I did something like this? I think I sort of like that. Then I need to find some other things to put around. Let me just cut the piece of lace. Okay. So this, that, and then what? What do I have? Do you want to put some labels? Some the bits and pieces. Well, we didn't put any mushrooms on this one. Ah, too big. Too big or not too big? That is sort of nice, and I think I want to put something in metal on the other side. I think I'm gonna go ahead. I think I had it much lower. Now let's try it like this. Am I going to ink my slide? Yes, I am. Okay. So I'm gonna do this. Okay. Ooh, no, please don't. Don't do that. Go back. Go back. I'm gonna glue you in. Glue you shut. Do I want the blue? Or do I want the black? The black or the blue? It's dumb to to waste too much time on something like this, but that's me. Oh, sorry. Okay. While it's drying, I'm going to hunt for buttons. No, actually I know. No, yes, no. Do you see my mind working? Let me just grab a couple of tiny little. Do you want this? Or... And the cat is back. No. Let me find buttons. So I found tiny shank buttons. And this one. I'm not sure where this one comes from. I don't remember it. Yet again, I've got like 1,000 buttons. Okay. So that could be something. I didn't know the scissors could do that. I actually learned it watching a Tim Holtz video some time ago. I think it was when he introduced the new the recoil scissors. And he was showing the differences between the scissors. So the new and the old ones. I haven't tried to do this with the new ones. And I only do it with the big one. Let's see. Okay. Okay, I need a bigger tool, I think, to make them straight. Ta-da! But I think it's too big, actually. I'm not going to be able... Oh, yes, I am. Sort of. I don't like when they're not flat. I know the glue is going to flatten them, but what do you think? Should I do this? I'm not convinced, as you can see. Okay, let me give it a... Okay. After lots of trial, I've decided to go for this. So to glue this, I'm going to use my glue gun. Sammy. So I had this in mind, but I guess it's... I don't know. I think this is better. That's a lot of glue. Good. I like it. Yeah. Okay, so if you don't try to pull the glue out now, you'll do that another time. Good, I like this. So now my only concern is, with what do I glue this? I think I'm still going to try with that. Works without glitter glue, should work with that as well. Okay. So I'm going to let that dry. And while that dries, we are going to decorate our little fabric one. Now, while I was fighting with the buttons for the other frame, don't know what's happened here. Lots and lots of thread. I was thinking, I don't want to put buttons. I think that's too easy, but I want still... and then I thought I have these, and I don't know the English name for these. See? They're in two parts. And I don't need to use both parts. I can only use one part if I want to. And I could even leave the paper. Look at that. But do I want them black or do I want them not black? Let's see. I have tiny, tiny ones. I have big ones. Oh my God, it is so warm. I am too warm. Shh. And I could make a mix, couldn't I? Sammy, ça suffit. I could make a mix. Let's go with the black ones. And I'm going to put some how am I going to do this? I'm going to mix sizes. Let's start with that one. Okay. And actually, I'm just going to leave it like this. Okay. And so I'm going to glue them, some with the paper and some without. I need to use them more in my journals. I did something with them yesterday. I did in a spread, I used them. And I think I think I really like them. Tiny, tiny one. Like this. Come on. Mm-hmm. What do you think? How is that looking? Do you use them as well? And if you do, what do you do with them? I'd like to have more ideas. And then one like this. And I do find them in thrift shops. Can't talk anymore. I do find them a lot. So I did take a big batch. Not last week, not this week, the week before. And this time I didn't think. What do you think? I think I like it. I think I like it. And I think that for this I'm going to use the glue gun again. So let me take a bit of my mess away. There. Okay. How am I going to do? So, I haven't received any more requests in terms of things you'd like to see me do. Please feel free to make suggestions. Whoopla, come back. This is a bit tedious, might be a little boring for you. I'm trying to do it as fast as I can without A, burning myself, B, putting glue everywhere. We have a talking cat. It's my daughter's cat. She's named Buffy. And she talks, and sometimes she says mama. Oh no, oh no, you didn't just do that. You threw up. You threw up on my frame. Bad glue gun, bad. Okay, I think I got everyone, more or less. And I think for me that's it. I love it. I really, really like it. Now I need to patiently unglue the tiny threads of glue, and that will be it. Excellent. So this is what we've done today. So we made a fabric frame with acetates and lovely things that I don't know the name of in English. Then we've made this one with a slide, little mushrooms. It's all sewn around, 2 little buttons. I love these ones. And some lace. Then we made a mushroom one with a wonky book plate and butterflies sewn all around as well. And we made this, and the glue I'm not so happy about, because this is what I want to say is that all the glitter glue would have dried clear, whereas this one hasn't dried clear. Or maybe it's not dried yet. I don't know. So yeah, not fully happy, but you know, it is what it is, and it's still cute. So this is it for today then. To thank you to have spent all this time with me. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.